Bubba Wallace enters the upcoming NASCAR Cup Series race, carrying significant ambition and growing confidence, but his determination has also become a major talking point throughout the garage. The 23-year-old racing driver has shown flashes of impressive speed during the 2026 season, and with the playoff battle becoming increasingly competitive, Wallace has made it clear that he intends to fight aggressively for every opportunity. His mindset ahead of the race has drawn both praise and criticism from fans, analysts, and rival drivers. Much of the attention surrounding Wallace stems from his recent comments about the importance of maximizing results during the crucial middle portion of the season. The driver of the number 23 Toyota acknowledged that consistency remains essential, but he also emphasized that his team cannot afford to be conservative if it hopes to challenge NASCAR's elite organizations. Those remarks quickly generated discussion across the sport, with many observers viewing them as a sign that Wallace is preparing to take a more aggressive approach on race day. The spotlight intensified as rivals reacted to Wallace's growing confidence. Several competitors have noted that 23X Racing continues to improve its performance level, making Wallace a more dangerous contender than in previous seasons. While some drivers praised his determination and competitive spirit, others suggested that increased aggression could create additional tension during crucial moments of the race. Those differing opinions have only added to the anticipation surrounding his next appearance on track. NASCAR analysts have also highlighted Wallace's desire to prove that he belongs among the sport's top contenders. Despite already earning victories and playoff appearances in recent years, he continues to face questions about consistency and his ability to contend for championships. According to many experts, Wallace appears motivated by those doubts and is using them as fuel as he prepares for another important race weekend. Adding to the intrigue is the pressure that naturally comes with racing for 23X Racing, an organization that continues to attract significant attention throughout the NASCAR world. Expectations remain high for both the team and its drivers, and Wallace understands that strong performances are necessary to maintain momentum. His willingness to embrace that pressure has become one of the most discussed storylines heading into the event. As race day approaches, Bubba Wallace remains one of the most closely watched drivers in the field. His ambitions, confidence, and determination to compete at the highest level have placed him firmly under the spotlight. Whether he converts that attention into a breakthrough result or faces another challenging battle on track, Wallace's pursuit of success is certain to remain a major topic of conversation throughout the NASCAR community. Chase Elliott has become the subject of intense discussion across the NASCAR world after several recent performances prompted comments from seven-time Cup Series champion Jimmie Johnson. As Elliott continues to position himself among the leading championship contenders in 2026, Johnson's observations have drawn significant attention from fans and analysts. The NASCAR legend believes Elliott has evolved into one of the most complete drivers in the garage, combining consistency, patience, and race-winning ability at a crucial stage of the season. Much of the attention surrounding Elliott stems from his remarkable consistency throughout the current campaign. After ending a lengthy winless streak and adding multiple victories to his resume this season, the Hendrick Motorsports driver has steadily strengthened his championship credentials. Johnson and several industry observers have highlighted Elliott's ability to maximize results even on weekends when he does not possess the fastest car on the track. The spotlight intensified following Elliott's recent success at major events, where his team repeatedly demonstrated strong execution and strategic decision-making. Analysts have noted that Elliott's approach mirrors qualities often associated with Johnson during his championship-winning years. Rather than relying solely on outright speed, Elliott has consistently accumulated points, avoided costly mistakes, and capitalized on opportunities when they arise. Johnson's comments have also focused on the changing nature of modern NASCAR competition. The Hall of Fame driver recently discussed how today's racing environment demands precision and adaptability because the competitive gap between teams has narrowed significantly. Within that context, Elliott's ability to remain near the front of the standings has impressed many veterans, including Johnson, who understands how difficult it is to maintain consistency in the current era. At the same time, Elliott's aggressive pursuit of victories has not been without controversy. His high-profile incident with Christopher Bell at Michigan generated widespread discussion throughout the NASCAR community. Elliott immediately accepted responsibility for the crash, a reaction that many observers viewed as a sign of maturity and accountability. The incident became one of the most talked about moments of the season and further increased scrutiny surrounding the number 9 team. Rival drivers have taken notice of Elliott's growing momentum as the season progresses. Several competitors acknowledge that his combination of experience, confidence, and consistency makes him one of the most dangerous drivers in the championship battle. The fact that respected veterans such as Johnson continue to praise his development has only strengthened the perception that Elliott is emerging as one of the leading title favorites in 2026. Chase Elliott has become one of the hottest topics in the NASCAR Cup Series garage ahead of this weekend's race at Sonoma Raceway, with several rivals closely monitoring the momentum of the Hendrick Motorsports star. After a string of solid performances during the 2026 season, Elliott arrives at one of NASCAR's most challenging road courses, carrying growing expectations from fans, analysts, and competitors alike. His recent consistency has positioned him as a serious contender, making the driver of the number 9 Chevrolet one of the most closely watched figures entering race weekend. Much of the attention surrounding Elliott stems from his reputation as one of the strongest road course racers in modern NASCAR. Throughout his career, the former Cup Series champion has collected multiple victories on road courses and consistently demonstrated an ability to excel in technical racing environments. Sonoma Raceway's demanding layout appears well suited to Elliott's strengths, leading many rival teams to identify him as one of the drivers most likely to challenge for victory. The spotlight intensified after Elliott and the Hendrick Motorsports organization showed encouraging speed during recent races. While several championship contenders have experienced inconsistency, Elliott has steadily accumulated valuable points and maintained a position near the top of the standings. His ability to remain competitive week after week has drawn praise from observers, while also increasing concern among rivals who recognize the threat posed by a confident Elliott. Several drivers have acknowledged that Sonoma could play directly into Elliott's hands. The circuit's combination of elevation changes, heavy braking zones, and technical corners rewards precision and patience qualities that have become trademarks of Elliott's driving style. Rival teams understand that if the number 9 team finds the right setup early in the weekend, Elliott could become extremely difficult to beat over a long race distance. Adding to the discussion are Elliott's comments about the importance of execution on road courses. The Hendrick Motorsports driver recently emphasized that modern NASCAR competition leaves little room for mistakes, especially at tracks where strategy and track position can determine the outcome. Those remarks generated considerable conversation throughout the garage, with several competitors agreeing that Sonoma often punishes even the smallest errors. NASCAR analysts have also highlighted the growing confidence within the number 9 camp. Crew members and team officials appear increasingly optimistic about their chances heading into California, particularly given Elliott's history of performing well under pressure. Fans have echoed that sentiment across social media, where many believe Sonoma represents one of his best opportunities to secure another major victory during the 2026 campaign.